Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the
Latin voices.
Welcome everyone, and happy blessed Thursday for those who are on Thursday. Happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and of course, happy
Merry
Christmas Day. Yeah,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, um, for those who are on Christmas, and some of them already, is 26. So yeah. So hopefully you had a very nice Christmas with your loved ones and friends. Um, so yeah. So today we are bringing you the following topic.
Okay, our topic for today is if we could do it, you can too. The decision that changed everything.
Yes, so that's what we're gonna be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico and now living in North Carolina, USA. I am a digital business owner and a mentor as well.
Yes, we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. Um, that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both, since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar. So the second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you probably wonder, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works, and also you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch tonight's live webinar before, well, you want to catch tonight's live webinar, there's going to be a replay if you cannot watch it tonight. So here are the hosts and panelists for that day or for today.
Okay, so we're having our live webinar tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our host will be Roxy. She's a university supply chain officer in finance. We're also going to have Bao, who is a property investor, health professional, and of course, a proud CEO online business. We're going to have Ayesha, who is a certified coach. We're also going to have Dulcie, who is a reassurance underwriter. We're going to have Adedolapo, who is an early childhood educator. And we're also going to have Dr. Saila. She is a physician. And we're going to have Farhana, who is a teacher. So, just a reminder that you can either send us a direct message to get more information, you can comment info, or you can go and register on the website you see on the screen to get your personal link to our live webinar.
Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so if you're catching tonight's live webinar, our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And if you cannot make it for tonight's live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition, yeah, so now, if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appears on the screen. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Yeah, so this topic is for you. If we could do it, you can too. The decision that change everything.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Latin Voices, and happy and blessed Thursday, or happy and blessed Friday if you're already on Friday, and Merry Christmas to all of you. So, today's message is straight from the heart, and that's because someone out there needs this reminder. The decision that changed our lives didn't come from having everything figured out. It came from choosing faith over fear, even when the path wasn't clear. So if we could do it, you can too. So that's our point, our topic for today. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Yeah, so we have 2 points for you today. The first one is the courage to decide, and the second one, the ripple effect of one yes.
Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into the first point.
Yeah, so the first point is the courage to decide. And excuse me, change rarely begins with clarity, it begins with one decision. I wasn't searching for a business when I started this journey. I was searching for options. I was actually looking for a job I could do online where I could stay with my kids and work, and help my husband support him with the expenses that we had. And so that's how my journey started. But it wasn't easy for me, at the beginning. And I saw that there was options, right? I was looking for options and I found this. Options I wanted options to be present for my family. I wanted options to breathe again mentally because I was so overwhelmed. And I wanted options to stop living on survival mode because that's how I felt, year after year. I was repeating the same cycle. I was stuck in the same place. I wasn't improving, I wasn't growing, and I wasn't having any time or much time with my family. So, I wanted options to build a life that felt aligned instead of exhausting. And according to Gallup, 2025 survey reports that 60% of workers globally feel financially detached at work, and 19% describe themselves as miserable. Imagine that. And I can attest to that because I know when I was working in corporate where I worked for over 20 years, a lot of my coworkers hated their job and they complained every single day about the job that they had. But they were stuck in that place and they were not looking for options, that they were not looking for ways to improve or to get out of that situation. So this number here from this study isn't just an statistic, it was my reality. I stayed for a long time because I thought I needed certainty first, more information, more confidence, more proof. But here's what I learned the hard way: Certain, certainty doesn't come before the decision; it comes after it. And that's where I think a lot of us get stuck, thinking that we're going to have the confidence, the certainty that we're going to have the answers before we start, but it doesn't. You have to take the decision to start, and then that's when you start seeing with clarity. So the moment I say yes to exploring something different, everything shifted. And uh, not my income overnight, of course. I'm not going to tell you that your income is going to change overnight. uh, and not my schedule either, because at the beginning I was working a full-time job. I was still doing all my responsibilities, and I was doing this training and learning everything about this digital business. And it was kind of hard for me because I didn't have the experience. I was very shy, and it was hard, right? But you know what changed what started changing as I started doing it? My mindset. I stopped asking, what if it doesn't work? And I started asking, what if staying, what if staying the same cost for me? You know, what if staying in the same place where I was, what was it going to cost me? Courage didn't mean being fearless, because it's impossible to say that somebody's going to start something completely different, something completely unknown, and don't have any fear, because I think we all have, fear. We have doubts every time we're going to start something new, whether it's a new job, a new career, a new business, something new in life. When you're a parent for the first time, there's always doubt, there's always fears, because always asking ourselves, what if I can't do it? What if I'm not good enough? But for me, it meant choosing myself even while I was unsure, because I could have stayed there and just kept telling myself I wasn't ready, I wasn't good enough, that it wasn't going to work for me. But I decided to choose myself, even though I had all those doubts. So the first decision opened doors I couldn't see yet. Um, New skills, more confidence, new belief in what's possible for me and for my family. And as Martin Luther King Jr. said, you don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. That's all you really have to do. Take that first step, that first small step. So you don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to be brave or to make a huge decision, but you do have to be brave to make that small decision. So I want to leave you with this. The life you want doesn't begin with certainty. It begins the moment you decide you deserve more for you and for your family.
Thank you, Isabel. So yes, Isabel taught us about the courage to decide. So when you take that courage to say yes, that's when begins, to things to change for you for the better, because you make that decision to looking for a better option for your family, a better option for your mental health, a better option for the kind of life you're leading. It could be burnout from work, a better way to have that purpose in life, of really enjoying what something that you really love to do. So now let's move on to the second point. So what is the ripple effect of one yes? Um, so sometimes we don't think that one yes can make a ripple effect. So when I look back, it's hard to believe how much change with one single word. That word is yes, saying yes to a new opportunity. Not a perfect yes, not a confident yes, just a yes that came from faith and a quiet voice saying, there has to be more. So, after 25 years in the film industry, an industry I once dreamed of, I found myself yearning for something deeper because of the long hours, the constant deadlines, and those unpredictable schedules had started to take a toll on me. So, I wanted to have more freedom. I wanted to have more purpose. I wanted to have more time with my parents while they're still independent. But I didn't know how to make that shift until I saw people, ordinary people, living the kind of life that I've been praying for. So that's when I decided to take a leap and say yes to learning something new. I didn't have the experience, I wasn't tech savvy, and definitely I didn't have everything figured out. But before, what I did have was faith. And that faith show up with intention. I had the right people, had the right system, it has the right opportunities that would meet me halfway. And that's exactly what happened. you know In Latin America, according to the World Bank statistics, in Latin America alone, entrepreneurship has risen by over 40% since 2020 among women and caregivers looking for flexibility and impact. And I became part of that statistic, but more important, part of a movement. Because that one, yes, planted a seed, and that seed grew into time freedom, so the ability to choose my schedule and be present for my loved ones, it grew into purpose, knowing that what I do empower others to believe in themselves, and in turn into a life by design where peace and passion coexist. So here is the truth. We're not special. We just stopped waiting for the right time and decided to make it the right time. So many of us begin with fear, but the moment we took that first step, we realized something powerful. And that was, the path was waiting for us all alone. Just needed to say yes. And that's what I know. Well, that's what I now share through my online business and mentorship. That you don't need to have experience because, we have a video based trains while you learn step by step. You don't need to be tech savvy because the systems are built to guide you. And you don't need it to do it alone because you get a mentor plus a community that is already here to support you. So one decision can create a ripple that touches life far beyond your own. And it's not just about building income, it's about building impact. So that ripple effect of one yes, mine, and maybe soon yours, that creates that ripple effect on so many people, having giving the other people, hope that there is something better, you know, a better life that you can build. So here's my message for you. Don't wait for everything to make sense. Just say yes, take the step, and let the ripple begin. Just like Isabel was mentioned, the quote from Martin Luther King Jr. So yeah, so that's what I want to leave with this point. And now let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
Yes, so our key takeaway is if you're still watching, maybe your moment is today. Not to have it all figured out, but to say, I'm ready to explore what's possible for me. Because if we could do it, you can too. And you never know, this decision might change everything for you.
Yes. So let's find out what is our topic for next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday, we're going to have you're not lacking confidence, you're lacking a system.
Yes, so that's what we're gonna be talking next Thursday. Um, so we're gonna be unpacking the real reason people don't take action and how to change it. Okay, so how to change that mindset to take action. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So we hope so that you got a little bit inspired of taking that first step, facing your fears, and saying yes to a new life, yes to a new change, yes to a new opportunity, because when you take that yes, that's when things start to change. That's for things that start to change for the better. But you need to take that yes, and you need to take action to be able to make a reality. So if you have you want to comment or you want to share something about this topic, put it in the comments and let us know, and we'll be happy to read it. And if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to our live webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Thursday and one for Tuesday. So you can register for either one or for both, and they both happen at the same time, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So tonight we have one. So don't miss it. It's at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So if you are the other link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now you probably wonder, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. Um, so now you know if you want to learn more on how you can start your own business, you can get in touch with us by putting in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. So saying that, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Thursday for those who are on Thursday, and a happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and happy Christmas Day for everyone. Thank you again for being here with us today. And for those who are catching the replay of this live, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So until the next time, see you again on the next episode of the
Latin
Latin
voices.
Voices. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all, and Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
guys. Have a Merry Christmas.